So a couple more little voice techniques to help you be real and be authentic. Number one, tell the truth. Don't stretch the information to be liked. You know, everybody likes a good fish story, but at the end of the day, just tell the truth. If the fish was this long, it was this long. It wasn't this long, okay? Now, I know it seems funny, but at some level, if you continue to do that, you begin to build a habit of stretching the truth. So people have a distorted view of who you really are rather than who you are. Look, I only caught a fish that was this big. I suck at fishing, okay? I'm okay with that. I don't need to prove to the big boys how big of a fish I caught. I don't have that going on for me. We're going to talk about getting to the truth of who you are and what you're good at. That's number one. Speak the truth. Don't stretch it. When you feel in your brain, when somebody says, well, I went to Paris, France for vacation. Well, when you have the desire, your little voice goes, well, I want to chime in and say, well, I went to a place similar. Don't do it. Shut up. Do you ever hate that? You go talk to somebody, well, I went on this great vacation to Hawaii. And they go, oh, I went there too. And they spent there talking about their vacation when you were trying to tell them about your vacation. Don't do that. Don't be that person. Listen. Speak the truth. Wow, I'd really like to go to Hawaii someday and do that too. Haven't been there yet. Be okay with that. Don't try to be liked just in order to get into the conversation. So that's number one. Number two, hang around with people that accept you for who you are. I can't emphasize this enough. Sometimes the easiest way to change your life is sometimes to change your friends. You've heard this before. If people are expecting more out of you than who you feel comfortable being, don't hang around with those people. Now, I'm not saying that you've got to hang around with a bunch of losers. That's not what I'm talking about. Hang around with people that are motivated, going for their goals and going for what they want. That's okay, but be honest with who you are, because you know what? A true professional talking to a person who's truly honest about where they are and striving to be someplace where they want to be will always take them in, will always accept them. Don't think you got to be smarter than you are. I've had people in my programs that would not ask a question. Why? Because they were afraid that their question was not going to be smart enough, that they don't know enough to ask a good question. That's ridiculous. That's just your little voice having the need to look smart. My dear friend Robert Kiyosaki, as you know, I'm one of the Rich Dad advisors for many years. He says that A students have a very difficult time in life because they're so used to getting things right. C students actually do better as entrepreneurs because they're used to making mistakes. They don't care so much about what other people think about them because they've got battle scars to prove that they can make it through the battle. So hang around with people that accept you for who you are. And the last thing is to find out what it is you're really good at, which is we're going to talk about in the next section. Find out where you do your best work, where you are the most comfortable, and hang out there. Do the things that you do well, and be honest about the things that you don't do well. In the next section, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that.